Skyrim's combat. Great back in 2011, but now in 2022, outdated by today's modern games. With today's mods, we can transform the way we fight in Skyrim by overhauling key components, as well as overhauling animations. Today we'll be transforming Skyrim into a modern day RPG experience, worthy of playing besides today's greatest modern games. Today I'll be introducing you to some mods that will transform the way you use combat in Skyrim forever. Starting out first on this mod list is the mod that's going to be the core and foundation of a lot of these movements. True directional movement has truly modernized the way we play Skyrim, but with this mod, it truly makes Skyrim a modern game. True directional movement overhauls third-person gameplay, and it looks like what you would see in today's modern RPGs. You can move and attack in any direction, and you can even target lock with a few animated target reticle widgets. While using the targeting widget, it'll allow your character to freely move around the space in a 360 format, dodging and maneuvering around your enemy. And if there's multiple enemies on the screen, True Directional Movement's MCM allows you to use your mouse to switch targets or set a hotkey to do that for you. The targeting widget also allows you to auto-aim your arrows or even magic animations. Head tracking is also bundled into this mod, which allows your player character to look at the current target or the dialogue speaker. As you rotate the camera, your character's head will move with it. True Directional Movement is one of those must-have mods to really make your Skyrim feel like a modern game. The next mod on this list is SkySA. SkySA allows you to implement different animations based on a weapon type, and it allows a framework where you can do combos. You can utilize combos with normal attacks, and depending on the animation you download, you can do combinations with power and normal attacks, all in the same stroke. SkySA is a super powerful tool, revolutionizing animations you use in Skyrim. There are a lot of animations available, and they cover all weapon types. Truly another mod you're going to need to modernize Skyrim. And along with SkySA, there's another mod that works well with this. And this mod is called Stances Dynamic Animation Sets. This allows you to utilize different stances in combat, similar to what you would see in the game Neo. You have 4 different stances: high stance, mid stance, low stance, and then a default stance. And depending on the stance you're in, it'll give you different buffs and debuffs, ranging from higher attack speed or even higher attack damage. Plus, with stances, you're able to have different animations depending on the stance you're in. This makes combat truly versatile, and you can use the stance necessary to defeat the foe that's right in front of you. Next, we have a mod called Ultimate Combat. This mod overhauls the way enemies act. Enemies will act in various ways, such as dash attacks, continuous attacks, dodging, spells, working with each other, and even getting angry. The enemies this affects are humans, draugrs, falmers, dragon priests, centurions, and giants. It has a whole bunch of features you can truly customize in the MCM as well, from setting up your timed block, really fine-tuning your gameplay balance experience, adjusting the stagger of your enemies and your player character, and Ultimate Combat allows you to even do rotational damage. Another fun addition Ultimate Combat allows you to do is add cool animations for your weapon swing. So you can have different effects ranging from fire, lightning, or even changing the color of your weapon swing effect. A mod that really overhauls enemy AI and makes combat a bit more fun. Next, we're going to be going into a dodge mod. The best mod for this is TK Dodge. TK Dodge allows you to set a hotkey or even double tap your directional keys to dodge. It's very quick to respond and enables you to have those keyframes where you're invincible. And one of the great features about this mod is it allows you to attack cancel. So if you're in the middle of an attack animation and an enemy is running up behind you, you're able to cancel your attack and move out the way. TK Dodge is very diverse as well. There's a bunch of different animations you can install if you don't like the vanilla style of it. And the MCM comes fully equipped, whether you want to change the stamina costs or even adjust the invincible keyframes. There are a bunch of great dodge mods out there, but in my experience, TK Dodge has been the best. Another core mod we're going to be adding to the list is WILDCAT Combat of Skyrim. WILDCAT is a full-featured combat overhaul, which makes your encounters more dangerous and lethal. It adds injuries and makes combat AI more responsive and aggressive. You really have to find your opportunity to strike because you deal more damage with this mod, but you also take more damage as well. WILDCAT is highly configurable, so in the MCM you can tweak any setting to fit your personal taste. WILDCAT makes your combat more deadly, and it makes you think twice about your next move. Every battle you win will feel like an accomplishment. The next mod is ZXLICE-BACKSTAB and Parry, and just as it sounds, it allows you to backstab your opponents. When you get behind your opponent and trigger a back attack, you do a massive amount of damage. So if you have the skills to get behind your opponent, it can pay off massively. Plus, it always feels nice to get a successful backstab. The next mod is ZXLICE-HITSTOP. This is a simple mod. This mod is script free and a very nice addition to add those little pieces of immersion. This next mod is ZYLICE-ULTIMATE potion animation. And this mod allows you to drink a potion, kind of like what you would see in Dark Souls. By assigning a hotkey in the MCM, your character will pull out a potion and play a drinking animation, restoring health. And it's just not health potions, you can assign stamina and magica potions as well. This allows you to have a more realistic experience when healing with potions. With all of these combat overhauls and the enemies now being buffed and their AI even smarter, ELDERSOULS sweep attacks gives you a little bit of a rebalance. This mod allows you to hit multiple enemies that are right in front of you. In the vanilla game, doing a power attack would only yield one hit, but with this modded edition, depending on your attack animation, you can hit more than one. A great addition when you get surrounded by skellies or bandits. The next mod we'll be using is Unblockable. This removes the recoil animation when your attack is blocked and allows you to still chain combos. So when an enemy is blocking one-handed with a shield and you're wielding a mighty great axe, you can't just block it like it was nothing. An immersive mod to add into your combat overhaul. The next mod we'll be adding is Flinching, and this just allows you, the player, and NPCs to flinch when hit. So instead of being unaffected by a hit, a small animation will play, giving you that feedback that an enemy actually hit you or that you hit the enemy. In order to give your combat a smoother experience, we're going to need to install a mod called Smooth Cam. You can set up your own custom camera tweaks, or you can find one on Nexus Mods. There are a bunch of different presets, whether you're looking for cinematic gameplay, an adventurer type camera, or maybe even a little bit of both. I'll be dropping a few presets down below in the description, so feel free to check it out. The next mod on that list is called Deflection. Now, this is a performance-friendly deflection mod, similar to Impa Sekiro, but without the poise system. This is easily implemented with most other popular combat mods, or you could even use it by itself if you wanted to. This mod comes with standalone time blocking and parrying mechanics. You can choose how much damage you take when you block, and you have the ability to parry arrows and magic. Truly one of those mods that go well with this overhaul. Plus, it's not as script heavy as a lot of those other deflection mods you can get. Now, these last two mods are optional, but they truly will give your combat a little bit more oomph. The first one is called Maximum Carnage, and this mod adds gore effects to various creatures and humans in Skyrim. From slicing off limbs, cutting people in half, inflicting head wounds, or even spilling some guts, this mod adds a little bit of realism to those weapon swings. And then last but not least, this is the mod called Inquisitor. Now, this mod works with SkySA, and this allows you to add magic casting animations. So you get smooth casting animations, whether you're doing one-handed, or if you have the dual wielding perk, you can even do dual wield casting animations. One of those mods that will truly revamp the way you use magic. Now, most of the mods that we talked about today are in the auto-installable mod pack we use to showcase this. The mod pack is called NOLVUS, so if you want to try these combat animations for yourself without manually downloading it, I've left the link to the site so you can auto-install it for yourself. I would love to hear what you think about this list, and if you have any other combat recommendations, I would love to know. Have fun with this new combat overhaul, and we'll see you next time.